Yo, what's up YouTube? We are coming to you guys with the Wanderer L30, also known as the mk4 Supra. This tune is a little more intricate. We're going to try to just bomb through it. By now you guys should understand the baseline of how to tune on the page. If you don't, I will try to explain it in the most simple manner possible. Okay, so as you guys can see here, you guys start with your front spring stiffness. You guys are going to put your fronts to 250, your rears to 275. The reason being is because the car is already really light, it bounces a lot. You want it to keep as much ground contact as possible. Bring your springs down to 13. I wouldn't go any lower than 13 with this exact setup, as you will have a lot of drag and a lot of spin out issue. Pretty base for your guys' dampers and stuff. You are going to run high pressure for all of it. You're going to run 2,600 for your front and rear damper for fast bump. For your fast rebound, you're going to run a 12,200 in the front and a 12,000 in the rear. For your front damper bumps and your rear, you're going to run a 12,660. And a 14,400 for your rebound. Reason being is it's going to cause it to absorb enough but rebound at a proper speed where your car doesn't lose control. Again, I forgot to do this. Front toe, max it out, guys, to your negative side as much as you can. Front camber, I'd recommend not exceeding 7.5 at most. I find the car gets a little squirrely after that. And I'm running a 1.78 in the rear. You guys can go as far as about a 3 before it starts to not activate. For our caster, now caster is what controls your wheel's angle. You want more surface contact with your front wheels so that you are able to control your drift and maintain it. So we went with a 9.2 and we're at an 80 Ackerman max steering angle. Obviously, guys, it makes up for the lessened Ackerman. We're running a 17-inch tire on this car. Tire and rim. Do watch what rims you guys put on. The car is very, very picky. But you're going to want to do a 265 in the front, nothing too wide, and you're going to want to put a big fat juicy 325 on the rear. And you're going to bring your rear pressures to 120, your fronts to 140. This helps balance out the oversteer issue that the had. I recommend doing a tuck on your wheels with a -2 track in the front and a -4 track in the rear. Just that way that when you're tandeming with people, you can actually get on their door and not chance throwing anybody off on the sides. Now this one is a little bit different from most of them. We are going to do a 35 profile in the front and a 30 in the rear. Reason for that is we do want the ass end to squat a little harder than the front. We want that 2J to stay nice, flat, and balanced. Then you guys are going to go into your power plant. Then you're going to maximize everything. It's going to give you just over 1,000 horsepower, which is more than needed to drift. Now here's the fun part. Again, sequentials, guys, is a personal opinion. You guys can choose to use it, you can choose not to. My personal recommendation, if you want to get off the line and get into your gear as quick as possible, I would use it. Diff locking ratio, this requires you in which your diff is locked. If you leave your diff open, it converts you to only having one wheel that locks up and spins. So you will not be able to maintain. Always make sure your guys' diff lock is max. Okay, so a lot like our other tunes, guys, we stick with one final drive. It is something that I have personally used. It is a tune drive that has been known for me to use for many, many years, and it works wonders for drift, for drag, for whatever you want to do. Your gear 1, you're going to slap it to a 390. Your gear 2 is going to be a 280. Gear 3 is going to be a 2 flat. Gear 4, you want to move that to a 1.5. Gear 5, 1. Gear 6, 80. That's going to give you enough stretch along the way for you to be able to drive the car at a good decent speed, but also be able to slow it down so that you can tandem with people. Now we're gonna do, if you guys can hit 4200, do it. My thing's a little picky, it doesn't let me do it. So 4200 is what you guys want for your brake torque, and you want 100% in the front, because you guys are gonna rely more on your e-brake and clutch than you are on your foot brake in this car. It's very ass end light. ABS always off, guys, and launch control off. This is just in my opinion. Now we're gonna take you guys to, screw it, we're gonna go right back to parking lot. It's an easy one for me to quickly show you guys what's up and get this going, because I know you guys have been waiting patiently for these tunes, and I want to get them out for y'all as quick as I can. So here we're just gonna go for a quick little bomb. And guys, this is a 100 adhesion tune. That's a little slippery, don't do that. So what you guys want to do is base yourselves on throttle control. You guys don't want to be hammering down. And Jay-Z has a really high RPM limit, so it has tendencies to slide out. But as you guys can see, minus me pissing around in the beginning, this is a very smooth car. Just like most of ours, we run 4th and 5th. 3rd if we get a little scared. But one thing that you guys will want to remember when you're taking and using these tunes is I tune for a simulated effect. I don't tune in an arcaded effect. So you guys will need to learn how to throttle manage, you will need to learn how to steering control and lock your angle where you need it, and to rely on your clutch and e-brake more than you touch your foot brake. As you guys can see, this is flawless, minus that very beginning piece. There's nothing wrong with this car. This tune is an absolute gem, and like I said, if you guys want, look, tap that front brake, you guys got a 360 tune. No problem, boom. Money all day. But guys, again, this is for the mk4. A nice 100 adhesion tune. I hope it helps. If it does, please smash that like and sub button. And share off the video, guys. If it helped you, it might help somebody else. And we will catch you guys on the next one.